What's this? Wanna blow those tricks?
So yeah, in this episode we're gonna visit Popeye's Village in Malta. And I'm not very proud of this video and those shots. I mean, I chose to shoot Superia X-tra 400, the real one, not Fuji 400 made in the USA by Kodak. But the thing is that Popeye's Village is some kind of an amusement park, as crowded as hell, so it was hard for me to make any fair review of this tag. But on the other hand, this place is very special and deserves its own episode, so let's take a look at it from an ordinary tourist perspective who took some ordinary photos. Popeye's Village was built in the late 70s for the movie Popeye. It's not a surprise at all. It was still the time when a green screen was not a solution for every location problem. Anyway, they built the whole set in about 7 months. They made a movie where the main character was played by Robin Williams, and someone came up with the idea of converting the film set into a small fun park. As you can see, it's not that they just left the whole set, put a ticket office in front and you can literally find Williams' footprints on pavement. It's probably my biggest disappointment. Whole place was adapted for a fun park for kids. It has to be renovated, perhaps redesigned for safety reasons. It's fully understood because Popeye movie is not a blockbuster that can make an abandoned set an attraction itself. But well, of course, if you're the movie fan or just a Popeye fan, you're gonna find here a lot of stuff related to both. Pretty nice thing is that, for example, in this building, I believe it's Popeye's house, you can literally touch everything, sit at the table. Of course, there are some restricted areas, maybe with the real props or just more valuable, but still it's quite uncommon. So as I said, today Popeye's Village looks nothing like an abandoned movie set. There are restaurants, sunbeds all around, floating water park, actors who act out scenes from the movie. It's more like a small resort with a lot of entertainment and loud music. But I was curious how it looked before, and I found some old postcards on eBay which show that initially it might be just an abandoned set which evolved over the years. It's really such a pity, but probably thanks to that this whole place wasn't razed to the ground. Speaking about Superia, I knew what to expect from this film. High contrast and saturation with distinct red tones in hard sunlight, more muted and brownish shades in soft light. It's well seen if you compare those two similar shots. And of course those one-of-a-kind Fuji greens. It reminds me of my own holiday photos from the 90s. It's just not perfect, but while choosing film instead of digital, we don't look for perfection at all. So I'm mad at myself that I didn't shoot Superia somewhere else in Malta to show it off at its best. I mean, I thought that those colorful scenery would be in tune with those Fuji vivid colors, and I've been saving this stack especially for Popeye's Village. There's nothing wrong with those shots, but having in mind that today's Superia is getting more and more expensive, hard to find, I just have a feeling that those pictures were not worth this film at all. On the other hand, there's nothing wrong with ordinary photos except maybe making a video about them. Anyway, if I had to choose my favorites, it's probably gonna be the first one for this vintage vibe that reminds me of my childhood. Maybe this one because of composition, like each, let's say, object had its dominant color that divides this frame into three equal pieces. Too bad the sky wasn't very photogenic that day, but still I like it. And those detailed shots look quite nice to me, especially this one with all those pots and pans. Mostly it's about the light, but the whole scene is very familiar to me because my sink looks pretty much the same. So no masterpieces in this video, but don't worry, I've probably ruined one more roll of Superia, so it's gonna be good footage for when film photography goes wrong episode. But I have to finish this roll first because Polish winter that combines snow, rain and wind all together makes it pretty hard.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Good one.